are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is Friday night. It is time for us to be a hot mess. It is past time that I should have opened the actual video stream. And there we go. Because I don't like to look at the comments from inside the thing. Okay, so we are here for another night of writing and all of the stupid that happens over here. So I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. I guess I'm going to start there with Tamara, and we'll go up and around.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Tamara Woods. I'm a crazy mystery author. And today I'm working on not being a heinous bitch. So we'll see how that works out for us. That's all.
All right, Glory.
Hi, my name's Glory. My channel is Glory Writes the Blues. I have a weekly show with my brother called Awkward Sibling Hour. We talk about autism community issues and writing and anything else we feel like. And then I write other things.
CJ.
Hello, I'm CJ Blair. I am a writer of things, and that's pretty much it. I'm also an instructor of piano.
Nice.
Of one piano or of many pianos?
Just one. Just one piano. I
Piano's
only
gotta
instruct
learn.
a single piano. It
What
is
does
doing
said
well.
piano do?
Not much. It kind of just sits there.
They have a hobby.
How about a keytar? Can you teach me how to?
I talked about her
No.
playing guitar in a band for me.
How about the flutophone? Okay, let me.
Phone. Oh, good grief.
Oh my goodness, what have you
Have
started?
the stance. I'm ready.
I'll bring the flutophone. I was rocking at 8 years old with that thing.
Awesome. Carrow.
My name is Carrow Brown. I'm a urban fantasy author. I am actually here to work on one of my Fey Black works that I did major repair on yesterday, and I'm looking forward to fixing this dumpster fire and making it publish worthy. So thanks for having me.
Awesome. Okay, and I am Sarah Sharnover, and this is my channel, and everybody's got links down below, including some extra people, because, I don't know, I just leave people in there, and sometimes I add other people, so just go click on people's links, and maybe you'll find something you like. Alright, I'm going to say hello to the chat, and then we're going to do some 15-minute sprints, and I don't know what I'm working on. I knew exactly what I was going to work on about 3 minutes before 7, and now I don't remember.
That feels right.
I'm going to figure that out later.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, good lord. Okay. Bonnie Phillips Writes is here. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you for being here. Kat is here. Kat Leo. Ginny Noble is here, and Jeannie Marcella. Colin Clark is here. Thank you for being here, everyone. Carrow Brown, making me say double duty. And Tamara also made me say double duty. Stephen Whelan is here. Eva Wrights is here. Penumbra is here. Thank you. I like that thumbnail too. I don't know where I found it. Otherwise, I would give credit. But like, I don't know where I found it. I do need to go reverse look it up to try to put a link because I totally stole that off the internet. So don't think I'm that awesome. I'm not. Okay. Sarah Keefe is here. Spence is here. Barbara Howard. Hello, friends. Glory also pulling double duty in the chat and make me say duty. Rhonda McCaskey is here. Hello, Rhonda. And Tasha, my niece, who is lovely.
Lovely niece.
Let's see here. I just scrolled too fast. I believe that's Diana Francis, I would guess. Hello and welcome. If I pronounce that wrong, let me know. Okay, so that's everybody who's here. I can't focus on this screen well enough to read the chat right now, you guys. My contacts are dry as hell.
No.
It's killing me. So, and I have a little thing of eye drops, but I can't find them.
Cat's probably played with it.
That's possible. I'm also just a mess. So.
No, you're perfectly Sarah.
The space I
Wasn't
sit
that a
in right
beautiful
now
moment?
is where I do my day job and where I do everything else. Like, I watch TV at my desk. I play games at my desk. I work at my desk. I write at my desk. I do everything right here. So things get kind of pushed into places. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to do some 15-minute sprints. I know we're moving quickly, but I honestly don't have anything in particular I want to talk about right this second.
Okay.
Sorry. I get suspicious when people are outside now. And the upstairs apartment is for rent. So, like, people are pulling up and stopping and looking for a moment. But that makes me freak out for a second. And then I'm like, they're looking to see if they want to call the landlord. Dumbass. It's a whole thing. But I have to have the blinds open because the cats have to be able to watch the squirrels or they rip the blinds apart. What you gonna do?
It's the most important thing.
It is. It really is. Like,
I like how offended cats get when you have blinds.
yeah.
They're just like, how dare you?
Right. Mr. Crowley has dug a corner out of the blinds he likes to pop through so that he can force his way through them, and I'm like, whatever. I mean, it's not like, it's just like the first little chunk, like the one that doesn't attach to anything on the other side. So it's not like blinds don't function. And it's only like a big enough chunk for him to pull it open to fit his dumbass inside.
We have long curtains. We have on the west side of our house, we have these long windows, and there's a window seat. And so we have curtains over them because it faces the street. And Ninja will get up, and he doesn't want the curtains not to be there, but he wants them to be in a very specific place so he can lay on them, between them and the window at the same time.
Yeah, that's the other thing is I think I'm going to try to figure out how to put up curtains, but like there aren't curtain rods in this room. Like there's not the holes. And because my apartment's like super old, the wood is like super hard. And so it's like hard. You got to get a drill. You can't just like pop them up there like you can in a normal house.
Is there space to put like a pressure rod up?
No. No, because the blinds are on the inside.
I
Where you
see.
would put that, yeah. Yeah, so I'll have to figure something out. I have curtains that I can put up, but like... But yeah, I just get distracted, is all it is. For like, I don't know, 10 seconds at a time. But yeah. Penumbra's cats watch goats. My cats would watch goats if there were goats to watch.
I would watch goats if there were goats to watch.
No shit.
Goats are amazing.
I mean, I don't want to take care of goats, but I will watch goats.
I'll take care of them.
I saw I was watching Indian Matchmaker, and one of the dates they had goats and yoga, baby goats and yoga, and I was like, oh, this is a thing I need to go to now, except pandemic.
Right.
But yeah, it was like, oh, yes, where do I sign up for baby goats and yoga?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's happening.
Yeah,
I saw it in like vlogs from people in LA being like, oh, look at this. We have goats on our back. Mm-hmm.
I asked one of my friends who did the goat yoga, and I was like, was it really useful? And they were like, well, what we really did was just sit around and pet the goats pretty much the entire time. Some of us did yoga, but it was mostly goat petting.
I just want to pet goats. I'm going to be honest. I just want to pet goats comfortably without, a wet butt. So like a yoga mat underneath, and I want to pet goats.
Yeah, I mean, a yoga mat probably would work well for like hanging out in a pasture and not sitting in the dirt.
Right. That's my theory. Sticking to it.
Although I would assume they usually probably bring them into a place, but sometimes I just look up baby goats frolicking on YouTube, and it's lovely. Baby goats are awesome. So, alright, we've been talking about a sprint. We should do a sprint. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, do your thing. so that is time. Dun dun dun. How did everybody do? I got 215 words. Eva is calling me a nerdy nerd. Okay. I can get behind that. Oh,
I
the
didn't
dogs
write
are barking.
anything.
I didn't either, Tamara. I finished my dinner and then went and refilled my water bottle.
Dana
Well,
showed
I
up.
showed up.
That's a lot.
Point.
Here I am. That's right. That's right. I may not have been on time, but that seems to be my theme song this week. Perpetually late, Dana. Huzzah!
It's 2020. Time is meaningless.
Right?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Right.
Yeah. So I showed up, and now I'm kind of cleaning up a little mess I have here on my desk. Fortunately, I did not spill water all over my desk, so that makes me happy.
Ooh.
I've been typing up I hand wrote the first draft of a short story for children. And so my first round of editing is typing it, and that's sort of the editing you do while you type, a little bit like words and phrases. So I did about 300 words. I have 7, 8 more pages to go. Anyway, I got a while.
Yeah, but I feel like every time I've ever done that, when I used to write a lot of short stories, I would do that a lot. I always felt like I came out with a much better typed draft to start with than I would if I just copied it exactly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Diana Francis got 244. Colin Clark got 422. That's weird. Carol got 512.
More words.
Bonnie got 273. And Eva's talking about me, and I don't know why, but that's okay. I'll be all right. I talk about me a lot too. I'm a badass bitch. I'm like Shaft, except a chick in 2020. Nope, I'm nothing like Shaft. I just like fucking with Tamara so that she makes terrible faces at me.
It's like, you are literally not a pimp. Like, you're literally not a pimp.
You don't know my life!
I mean,
It's true.
I have a good idea about it.
You're like, I have an idea. She's not trafficking.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you had some roaring 20s, but right now.
definitely don't think that she's doing a trafficking thing, but I could totally see Sarah having a couple bitches, a couple hoes.
Maybe not trafficking, but
Being
pandering.
Right.
A little bit of
Right.
have I got a girl for you?
Should be like, bitch better have my money.
I have said that.
Oh, God.
Thoughts and prayers.
Word.
Oh my gosh.
Ginny is working on future Instagram posts and blaming me for her new Sims addiction, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I also blame Sarah for that.
I enjoy The Sims a great deal, so I don't think that's a problem.
Is this? Is there a puppy cameo coming?
No. There's booze.
There's
well,
booze! I gotta go get mine.
I've been drinking.
Thank you, mysterious.
No.
Thank you, mysterious figure who brought me food and booze.
As you turned, the green screen kind of faded a little bit, and there were little dog butts walking away.
They're like, we're not sticking around if mom's getting boozed up. We're gonna go out here and find some chocolate.
Yeah, we shouldn't drop any food at the beginning of.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I like this green screen a lot.
Can I have a glass, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
What's
don't
the
know
booze?
what
Sorry.
this means from Aphrodite. She said they figured it out. I quit. I don't know what that means.
Plum wine.
Nice.
Yeah. This is the stuff I got jacked up on for the 50 Shades of Grey video. But I drink 2. This is just 1.
Well then.
Yeah, that's the problem with that thing I get from Aldi's, is that they're delicious, and then, like, I'm 2 drinks in, and I'm like, uh-oh.
You're
Oh,
having
well.
way too much fun with my screen, sir.
He's having a grand time.
Yes.
Live your best.
Oh, let me tell you, before my brother went out to do a food delivery, he's like, here's a drink for you, you're gonna like it. I'm like, what's in it? He's like, San Pellegrino. Uh-huh. Like, and my homebrew bitters. So, yeah. Purple stuff.
Purple stuff.
I would
Yeah, I love
love
purple
to
stuff.
pretend like I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what San Pellegrino is or whatever mysterious stuff she's got. I just look. I saw that disappointment in your face, Carol. Okay, this is what I speak. Okay, I speak
It wasn't-
whiskey, moonshine, and whatever Sarah just happens to be drinking on stream that I might find in my liquor store.
No, I educated you.
That's right.
Educated you.
That's right.
I brought you mead.
That's right. And now I have some honey mead, which after I drop off some children at a restaurant, I might come home and enjoy some. Maybe I'll do the rest of the bottle. I ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow.
Hey, I have
Nice.
this box over here.
Is that where you
And-
right?
I've been saving it for Friday.
Right?
Ooh, is
Yep.
it not Friday?
Yeah,
According to this calendar over here, it's Friday.
and according to the clock, it's fuckery o'clock.
Yes.
Oh, I like that one.
Yes.
It is. So
Time for the
it's time.
fuckery. Yes. Yeah, the San Pellegrino, you can get it like Target. It's just carbonated Italian. Let's say it's a carbonated Italian soda. You know what? Let's do that.
Oh,
Something like that. It comes in a variety of cans, some with sugar, some without. There's some are flavored. Most are flavored.
with
With
booze?
things like black currant and I don't know stuff. It's
Okay.
good. It's nice.
All right.
Yeah, they're nice flavors, and they're nice. They're soft bubbles rather than some of that harder carbonation.
Right.
And then my brother has this homebrew that he made like in a mason jar with like nutmegs in there and black cherries and orange peels and lemon peels and cinnamon sticks and stuff. And it is great, but
See,
you can only have a little. It's so
Right.
strong.
now you're starting to speak the language of my people. I'm
Right.
like, I can get it. Okay.
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
like oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
and it smells great, by the way. Like it smells like Christmas. Yeah, it smells great.
I
I
believe
like
it.
things that smell like Christmas.
Yeah,
Not actual
like
Christmas,
half of
but I like things that
a shot
smell
of
like it.
coconut syrup in there too, because I like coconut syrup.
All right. So let's see.
Cheers.
Everybody's talking about the booze they like
Ooh,
and the magical hand that delivers things to Carrow,
yes. I mean, we all need this hand.
right?
Those are my hands, though. I don't usually fight like a lady giraffe for many things, but I do for that.
I mean,
Like a
I
lady
realize you've
giraffe?
invested in-
Yeah, because when they fight, they break each other's necks.
That's disgusting.
Really?
It's brutal.
That
They
is.
fight with their necks.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard two giraffes go at it? I mean, it's so much hard flesh. Just they're
I'm sure that would be terrible.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, they hardly ever topple though. So
Right.
I mean, the way you think about it, it makes sense. Like, what are they gonna do otherwise?
Right.
Stomp
Right.
on each other's paws? Like,
Yeah.
they're more neck than anything else.
so much
Right.
neck. It's good.
You go with your strengths, right?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Even
Now imagine women doing that, like women, just coming at each other.
Oh no! Every time, like the girls in the bar, like here, hold my earrings, and they're just like, I'm ready to go, and it's like, is this the revving? Is this how you rev up?
Oh my gosh. If I was ever in public and somebody like took off their earrings and was like, let's go, I'd be like, you might want to take them shoes off too, because
Yeah.
I don't know where you're from, but we're doing some UFC up in here. Okay.
I mean,
I've only gotten in a couple of bar fights. Just a couple, okay?
a few, not many.
But But no, so like I had one fight where like I was at this bar and I was single and I went over to this guy and like, hey, you're highly attractive. I'm highly attractive. I just need one thing from you tonight. And he was just kind of like, no, I'm actually here with my girlfriend. I was like, respectable. Thank you for letting me know. And I moved on. Right. So I continued on with my way. Suddenly, this very sassy lady comes over to my side. She's like, I saw you talking to him. And I was like, I was, past tense, and now I'm over here.
Right.
And she's like, don't talk to him. And I was like, I have literally removed myself from his presence. There's nothing to worry about. She's like, well, I don't want you to talk to him. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do you one more. I'm going to finish my drink. I'm just going to leave the bar and find a different bar. That will make you feel better. So the bar had really loud music in it. And I walked out, and I was a smoker at the time. So I walked out and lit a cigarette, and I was trying to think about what bar I was going to go to. And all of a sudden, like, I get smacked in the side of the head, right in the fucking temple. And so I don't even think, and I grabbed the closest thing, which happened to be a trash can, and whack it. Turns out, I don't know what she was thinking, but she came out after me and decided to have a fight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so then I was looking at her because I was military at the time, off base, and I was like, oh shit, because that gets you in trouble, right?
That gets you in big trouble.
Yeah, and so I was like, what do I do? And I looked at her because she was on the ground and groaning, and I looked at the bouncers, and they're like, we see nothing. And I was like, thanks, and I ran off.
Good job.
That's
That's how you
It's
do
the
it.
best possible outcome there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to another bar. I was like, I've been here for 2 hours. They're like, it's going to cost you 1,000 yen. I was like, that's fine. Take it.
I missed out on the roaring 20s bar fighting phase. I had some kids, so, you know, I had to be a grown up. But that does sound like it was fabulous.
I did not bar fight.
I
I
didn't
never
bar
got
fight.
into a fight my own, but I certainly like hightailed it out a lot. That's common.
Right?
I
You
had
want
to
to
come
get
up
your.
with a reason why half my face was bruised at work the following Monday. Like, what happened? It's like, I was skating and fell down. They're like, you need to stop doing that. It's like, yeah, I really do.
You're so right. I'm never going to go skating again.
A full contact kickboxing class. He said no gear. No gear. Let's do it like women. Ah.
That's the quote. Let's do it like women.
Right?
That's right. Yeah. We don't.
All right.
We don't.
Let's hit another 15-minute sprint so I can run to my kitchen and grab my drink.
Yeah.
Everybody
All
get your drink.
All right, let's get rolling in 3, 2, 1. Do your thing. is time. Dun dun dun. How did everybody do?
Typed up another 300 words of caterpillar drama.
Awesome.
I'm going to do math, and then I will tell you how I did.
I got 220.
Same.
Bonnie Phillips got 165 of 2237 for the day so far.
Nice.
Good luck with that. I enjoy a good lofty goal.
Lofty goals are lofty.
Right?
I got 518.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It took me almost a full minute to get that bottle open. Like, it's a screw top, and it was harder than if I had used a knife to get a cork out. I don't really know why. It was terrible.
Trying to drink is very hard work
I
sometimes.
know. Well, I've got the carpal tunnels acting up really bad, so I think that's why, is because I couldn't
no.
squeeze well enough, but
Yeah.
it was very frustrating. I'm like, we're only like a little bit away, booze, come to me.
I got 324, but also had to pet a kitty.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're doing great.
Right?
You're doing good.
words and
Lots of productivity.
You're doing the good work there for that cat. That cat needs you.
Yes, he approves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spence is flailing about what they want to do with their life. Aphrodite is doing great so far.
Same.
Colin got 283 this time around.
I would recommend making more bread, Spence.
cookies.
There are worse things. Still, Elsie is still reading Save the Cat. Did stop for a second about the Keemstar Trisha Paytas drama, but then walked away with a meh and went back to my book. I haven't seen that one yet.
I need to get back to that. What happened with Keemstar and Trisha Paytas?
I know, right?
I haven't seen that yet. I don't know.
Elsie, drop the information, please, down in the comments.
Pretty please.
Let me know what's going on. I do love my gossip.
When it's not about, us or anybody that we know.
Right, yeah, like fake people gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People gossip.
Apparently Trisha Paytas...
Oh my God, so she's meant.
I didn't mean to do that, everybody. I'm sorry. I accidentally made Trisha Paytas go out of the internet, and she's already doing enough of that on her own. It says, Trisha Paytas posts several videos calling out Keemstar for interviewing Gabby Hanna. Trisha says Gabby is mentally ill.
Yeah, okay, Trisha, so are you.
Right?
So
Like-
are many of us. That's
Yeah,
not
we're all in
really.
this boat together.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Dang.
think that's a...
Pot meets kettle.
Right. Right, and you're a Keemstar, so...
Man,
like,
I need BeautyTube to up their game. Like, I had high expectations for BeautyTube drama, and I was sorely disappointed. Like,
Oh, Tati.
yeah, even the
Tati,
Tati
no.
video. Tati, no. Like, even that was disappointing. She was
Why
just like,
is Beauty Cheap so dramatic? What do I not understand about makeup?
I think they're just more flamboyant with their drama.
mine doesn't work, because I don't have a green screen. Oh,
Oh,
look,
are we
it
doing
floats.
that?
We'll make a floating cunt.
Oh, my.
Yes, that's right.
More than one level, obviously. Okay.
No, my fan disappears as well. I do not approve.
Ah!
Let's
Dun-dun.
see. Let me get the hat fan out here. Okay.
Oh, look at yours is styling.
Oh yeah. I mean, like,
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Yes, it's a literal hat.
That's
It's got
amazing.
utility, yo.
I know. Seriously. All right. I may look silly, like I'm ready to put my hair in braids and talk about the goodness of mankind, but it is so useful when you're out and about.
I have a question because I just saw Jeannie said this. Plant YouTube recently had a meltdown too. There's a plant YouTube? Y'all.
What?
I mean, there's levels. There's so many layers here.
Jeannie, I need you to come in for me in my time of need. What is this plant tube
I don't
drama?
know what that means.
Is it just like people in their gardens?
YouTube drama?
Did they have an argument over fertilizer? I have questions.
It's so interesting.
I wonder if, like, when the arcs are free dropped, I wonder if there were people on Twitter and stuff going,
Who are
writers
these
have
people?
drama?
There's,
I wonder if that was, like,
AuthorTube's a thing?
Right?
Houseplants! It's a thing about houseplants, yo!
Are you serious? Are you messing with me?
That doesn't surprise me.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was drama about houseplants, and I'm like, but go on and fill my vicarious need for harmless drama.
Where did you find this at?
It's a mystery. You'll have to find it yourself.
Lemon heads?
Yes! One of yours!
Did he squirrel some away in like a hole in the wall?
No. You know what? You haven't heard this tale. Let's all have a quick moment for Carrow's story time. I have a lemon head addiction. I love lemon heads. They're my most favorite treat of all time. You put them in a box and put like a cage over it. I'll run straight to it, and you've captured a Carrow. Good job. It works just as well as tacos, right?
Yeah, they're yummy.
So what Mr. Brown likes to do is he'll come home. He's like, hey, I bought you some lemon heads. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Show me the box, and I'll get distracted, and I'll come back and look for the lemon heads, because I'm like, where are my lemon heads, yo? And then he'll look at me dead in the eyes and be like, I've hidden them. And I'm like, are you serious? And he will. He has hidden them. Tamara is my witness, wherever she is on this screen. He came into the office while I was talking to her, and he's like, I've hidden lemon heads in your office.
Like, it's a scavenger hunt. Have fun, baby.
It was the most awesome thing that you've ever seen in your life, because I was watching a Carrow frantically throw books off of shelves looking for candy like a crackhead, scouring the fucking rug for that one last rock. It was great.
And so now we're going to fast forward a little bit, because my birthday happened last month, and Tamara trolled me a little bit. Because, long story short, I gave her shit about Twizzlers. So she sent me Twizzlers and 5 pounds of lemon heads. Most glorious day ever for me. I was like, 5 pounds of lemon heads. This is great. I walk out of the kitchen. I come back. My lemon heads are gone. And I look at Mr. Brown, and I'm like, where are my lemon heads? And he's like, I've hidden them in the storage room. The one room that needs to be cleaned.
I was about to say, is he trying to get you to clean or destroy a room? Like, where's the motivation here? Yeah.
So I've spent 10 minutes a day cleaning that room so I can find them, and I haven't found them yet.
So he's just giving you like one a day just to like keep you on the hook.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think that they're in that storage room.
I
think that's the ultimate troll.
I think they're like under the dog's bed or something. Or they're like in his glove compartment or something.
No, my dog would eat them if they're under the dog bed. So anyway, that is the long and short tale of Carrow's addiction to lemon heads, and how there are 5 pounds of these in my storage room. Now,
that's a lot.
I mean, obviously it would have to be a place he could reach, so it can't be like truly buried.
One time he said it was in a really obvious place, right, with something else that he had hidden from me. And he said it was in the kitchen in a place I could easily find. So I look everywhere. I can't find it. It's in a bottom cabinet behind the crock pot. Like,
crock pot, he says.
I know you're watching.
All right, let's see here.
Thank
I
you
would
for
like
letting me.
Mr. Gray to comment.
Right, that's what I was kind of like.
Where's his comment? He usually pops up just to be like, ha ha ha, devastating.
Yeah, he must be elsewhere right now.
And then, like,
Oh no! What was really funny is earlier this week I was on Tamara's stream and he popped in. He's like, "Hey, I hid lemon heads in your office, like in the middle of Tamara's stream."
And you're like,
and then like 10 minutes later, I was trolling you. And I'm like, see, that's what you get.
Lemon heads
Right.
are kind of like sherbet lemons, but they're not identical. They're a little bit different. They're sour more, and at least maybe the sherbet lemons I had were older, so they didn't have that just punch you in the mouth lemon the way lemon heads are.
Colin, do you know how everybody likes to add like extra sugar to like American recipes? It's literally like that. As somebody who has lived in Britain, it's literally just like that.
It smells like someone's having a great time in my neighborhood right now. They are enjoying their Friday. Oh, happy Aloha Friday to you, sir or madam. Cheers to your good time.
I say you just start going door to door and knock, 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 knock. I smell something. Is it you?
Is it you?
I got questions.
They'll walk out their door. Nope, that's not me. See?
I crushed lemon heads and put them in cookies. What? MM.
Amazing.
By the way, so like I low-key like was checking out MM's books. MM has books, by the way. If you go to like my profile in my community section, I totally linked her profile on there. But MM actually read some of their stuff on Facebook. MM, you have like the voice that I want to cuddle around. Like, will you read to me at night? Because I need this in my life.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Tom.
What?
Tom's in the comments. Everyone be careful.
Who's Tom?
Tom went to the store today and came home with 6 pounds of gummy bears.
Oh.
Holy moly.
And then put them in little baggies and handed me one, and I went insane. He was like, "Oh, this is why they call you Stitch."
Oh.
Because it's like...
It's like a drug dealer. They're just damn gummy bears, man.
My fiance would tear through 5 pounds of gummies in like a day or two.
Oh, I would.
He's got a gummy problem.
Like,
I like sugar.
I mean, I maybe get like a little bit of gummy bears once a month, but like I was like, why did you do that? He was like, I don't know. I bought 6 pounds, 6 whole pounds. It was like a gallon of gummy bears, and there's the kind without red dye, so I can eat them.
I'll be like, oh, let me have a couple, and he's like, they're gone, and I'm like, you just got them like a couple hours ago, bro. Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I didn't even see you eating them. Where did they go?
Sounds like
Travis
me in
pulls
5
that
hours.
with me too. I'm like, candy, dude. Candy does not last around me. I am a candy person. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, he kills the gummies.
You know, Mr. Brown has a gummy addiction too. He likes the gummy bears.
Maybe you should try hiding gummy bears in the storage unit.
No, that wouldn't work.
I'm just
He wouldn't play.
So here's a surprise recipe. When Tom and I used to work science fiction conventions in the Deep South, there would be room parties on Saturday night. And that's where there's a whole floor devoted to room parties. And everybody just all Saturday night goes from room to room to the parties.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. And people get all free drinks. And it's just fun. There was one room that once had pudding wrestling. It was great. So anyway, we usually would do all sorts of weird stuff. Well, one year we decided to do vodka gummies.
Yes.
And that's where, you take like an enormous container of gummy bears, and we used Everclear. And
Oh my.
we soaked
That's
it.
not actually vodka gummies.
Yeah. I'm like, that's yeah.
No, because
Not to be pedantic.
because so like other parties, when they would do it, they would hand you a solo cup with like half a cup of gummies, and I'm like, this is so much work to get a buzz of thicker. So let's do Everclear and give them in the little portion cups, like these. And that way we can have lids, and they can just walk around, so the girls don't have to worry about somebody spiking their gummies. Well, that was my thinking.
That's smart.
Everclear, however, really dissolves gummies, and then you just get this amazing syrupy. Anyway, it was a different horse.
So, yeah.
I bet it was an excellent time that most people don't remember.
It was super popular and fun. We all had a winner.
When I first came to America, there was somebody at my husband's squadron, and they were like, "Hey, want to come to like a party?" And I was like, of course, Japanese parties and American parties, very different things. Learned that very quickly. But I got there, and they were like, "Hey, you want some watermelon?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like watermelon." And I ate it, and I sat there, and I was like, "Honey, I'm drunk." And I was like, I didn't drink anything. I don't know what happened. And of course, like my husband was kind of like walked over to the hostess, like, "Did you spike the watermelon?" And she was like, "Sure did. Here's the bottles we used." And he was like, "Okay, babe, we're gonna go sit down now."
Ah, yes, Americans.
Yep. Yep. We had a whole set of recipes for room parties. One was vodka or Everclear pickles. And I lived in an old section of town, and I used to get people would come by and say, "Hey, can I mow your lawn for like $20-$30?" And I was a poor college student, so I'd say, "I've got 10, but I've also got these pickles." And for 2 pickles, a pack of Newports, and of $5, they would mow my lawn.
Not not to bring up crackheads again, but that's really crackhead pricing. I give me 2 pickles.
In fairness, these were enormous pickles. These were not like little spindly pickles. These were like the big pickles, like that you could get at the roller skating rink.
That's
Soaked in
God love it. I think it's remarkable and wonderful, and I am absolutely amused. Oh, you should use those and make the sandwiches. You know, where people use the pickles as instead of bread.
Never thought of that.
My world.
Stick with me. Stick with me, friends.
So
I will help you to find new and interesting ways to get wasted.
Yeah, because like what I'd do is I'd empty out the pickle juice, but I'd set it aside, soak it in Everclear for a week, then drain the Everclear and put the pickle juice back in, and that's what really makes it mellow. Is leave it another week, and then people get messed up without realizing it. So I always warn people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
You have to do your due diligence.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how to get messed up.
Swedish fish and champagne.
Ooh,
I've heard that before.
You know, I don't like the waxy texture
I don't either. They're too hard.
of Swedish fish, so I don't know if I would enjoy. I've had gummy bears in champagne, and I find that to be delightful.
I love this idea of putting gummy worms in your tequila jello shots.
Yeah, that's adorable.
That would be cool.
Oh man, this is the Get Drunk stream. Welcome.
Right? Absolutely. It's the accidental get drunk stream.
Now, Aphrodite, I have tried tequila jello shots, and I found that the tequila flavor canceled the jello taste to me, and I didn't enjoy that endeavor. I would just rather go ahead and take the shot and then go on with it and have jello.
In my innocence, I made orange jello shots with Jack Daniels, and that was a mistake. Just so you know. If anyone's thinking about it, it's a mistake. Don't do it.
Well, you have to play around with things, right?
Those flavors are not
There's
friends.
no one telling you.
Yeah, they're not friends at all.
They're not.
No, the Jack Daniels bullied the orange, and then the orange called its mom, and its mom came to the school and had the Jack Daniels brought to the principal's office. It was a whole problem.
What a mess.
I low-key love this, and I want you to put it in a story.
It might show up in the story I'm writing now. Because it's the right time period. So it might.
It would be, yeah.
Intrigued.
Yeah. I'm writing a story, and I shouldn't say that I don't talk about what I'm writing usually, but like it's like SLC Punk if I wrote it about my life. But I'm not going to talk about the time that the Misfits got my phone number and wouldn't stop calling me.
We're not
They tried to get me
talking
to come
about
to Thanksgiving. It was weird. So, yeah. Don't be friends with groupies before cell phones are regular, because then everybody decides that your cell phone number is the groupie's cell phone number.
Please handle our groupies for us.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very weird. So
I like how LC just kind of low-key puts in, I've crushed up lemon heads in vodka in college, and now like all I want to do is try that at some point. Not today, mind you.
that does sound delicious, though.
I know. I'm like, yeah, that's my jam right there.
Oh, Colin said he's gonna save his booze for the next time because it's 2:11. Yeah, so get some rest. Thank you for being here, especially in the middle of the damn night.
It's good to see you, Colin.
Yeah.
Hi, Colin. Sleep well.
Yeah. All right, we should do another sprint so that we can try to fit all 4, because last week that didn't happen. All right. So, yeah, let's do another 15-minute sprint, and then we'll be back. So, in 3, 2, 1, sprint your face off. is time. How did everybody do?
I got 0 words done.
I almost finished this mason jar of wine.
Woohoo!
Oh, go ahead. No, you first, Dana.
I was gonna say I had the luxury of watching my camera through a video on my phone, and I was sitting there waiting for the ghost to pass by the camera. It was like sitting there, like, are the dolls in my closet gonna move? Did anybody see anything? That's what I did. Through a video on. What is happening? My phone is going like bonkers.
Why's your phone playing ya?
That's what happened to my TV while we were all working. Was like YouTube kicked me out.
Yeah. It's the ghost in my office. I'm telling you, rip off my cover.
Well, apparently, it's traveled over here, and I got back in. But
We's all getting the GFY from the YouTubes.
Not to be all, I've been in your office, and I met Oink before other people.
Oh.
But your office is very cozy. I like your office a lot. If I was a
Oh,
ghost,
look,
I would
Tamara
totally-
left. You ruined the whole stream, Carrow.
No! Tamara!
She's done with all of us.
she's had enough.
Oh
This is what
no!
Tamara,
Places.
come back. Tamara, I was going to say you're the only one for me.
She may not have left for that reason, actually. But
You're definitely in the top 3 for me. Come back, Tamara.
And is it part of the top 8 friends list on MySpace?
I think that's what it was. 8.
Was it?
It
Oh,
was
man.
9, but isn't Tom always in there?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've done MySpace. So many.
We're dropping like flies, guys.
Oh no, everybody!
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Stay
so-
strong.
Is stuck.
All right, so I'll share my progress. I made 100 words, and then my spouse came in, and he was kind of like, "Hey, how did you like that wine?" And I was like, "That wine was fantastic." And he was like, "Cool, there's another bottle." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, and I've already down my bottle too." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I have to eat this food that you brought me, because if I do a repeat of like the 50 Shades, like that's not happening."
Yeah,
So,
you're gonna fall out of your chair in the damn stream.
yeah, that's still a thing on my channel. If you want to watch me fall off my stool.
Nothing but.
I'm only back because Jeannie asked me to come back.
Yay! Well, thank you, Jeannie, for
Thank
pulling.
God for Jeannie.
I'd like
for-
to also publicly thank Jeannie for sending me Bigfoot stuff on Twitter, because that makes my whole fucking life awesome.
You know what? Can we have like a friend spotlight and talk about how amazing Jeannie is for maybe I don't know how long you want to talk about. Jeannie, you are like literally amazing. Sober me thinks this too, by the way.
Look at what happens. We add a little plum wine to the Carrow. Now all of a sudden she's like, you guys, can we just talk about how great she is?
You know what I want to talk about? How much I fucking love you guys.
You guys are amazing.
No, because it gets even better. No, it's even worse because I'm a total flirt when I drink too much. Because I was on Tamara's stream one time. I was like, "Hey, I've been drinking, but I see that you have a pop up, and I just want to crash your party." And she's like, "Okay." So she was fool enough to let me on her stream, and every time like a pretty lady avatar would come, I was like, "Can we just take a moment and come back from it? Like this avatar right here."
I'm like, oh my God, girl. She's not that into you.
That into you.
I know she's not, but I just want to let her know that she's appreciated.
Oh my goodness.
I like that time of the day. I do that to Sarah and CJ often. I'm like, you guys, I just want to let you know, it's that time of a box of wine. I just want to tell you, I love you. And you're wonderful.
Yes, that's what I do too.
Right.
It's like, I'll go look at it and go, "Oh, you don't hear it enough. I love you so much. You're so pretty. You're great. Be nice." And then go lay down and go to bed.
Yeah, it's way better than the asshole drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I usually come out and be like, so like there's a really fine line between like me coming out and being like, "You're a beautiful human being. Like you literally radiate like everything that is right with the universe, and I just want to cuddle next to you." and then like one shot later it turns into like fight me.
Oh, Jim Beam, honey.
Yeah, it's really good. That's actually when I met Tyler, he gave me a bottle of it that he had tried a shot or two and he didn't like it. So he gave it to me and it was fucking delicious.
Oh, what a little BB.
I know.
Where's he been? I see him up on the Twitters.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if I don't know that he digs the live streaming. I don't know that that's like in his zone, which I totally get. So.
Yeah, this can be awkward.
Yeah, and you know, like, we might be a little weird to stream with when you're 22 years old.
Let's see that.
Oh, bitches.
We'd be so old and cranky.
Let me tell you about the 90s, little boy.
Oh,
God, no.
Heard of the Lincoln Park.
The Lincoln Park.
I bought the Beat Saber pack for Linkin Park, and I was like, man, this stuff's gonna be amazing. And somebody in another server I was in was like, why'd you buy that old music? I was like, it's not old music. And he was like, it's from the 90s. And like, I will find you.
Oh, it's come to that. It's come to that we are listening to oldies.
Right.
When they put Nirvana on the oldies section of the radio style.
Fighting actions. How inappropriate.
I knew then that I was
Very rudeness.
just steps away.
Well,
from
I know the second you saw Pearl Jam in that list, that really made you lose it.
Dude, okay.
Tamara cannot take it.
handle it.
Dude,
Oh my God.
like years ago, going through my divorce, went driving around because I just found my Pearl Jam CD, went driving to do the whole thing. And I tweeted about it and was like, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to be all right. And Pearl Jam on Twitter replied, and I'm like, they're still around?
Pearl Jam.
They're still replying to my tweet.
That's amazing that they replied.
So if Linkin Park and Nirvana are on the oldies list now, like what are the 70s? What's Stevie Nicks? The ancient list? It's like
I think it's like classical, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it goes in the
It's not classical.
Welcome. You are classic, Dana.
Yeah, give it 10 more years, and they're gonna be like heart-shaped box on 101 point classic radio station.
It's already happened.
You know-
You should hear the kids talking about what Westworld's heart-shaped box. Oh, it's classical music. It's so beautiful and eloquent. And I'm like,
Eloquent?
yeah, have you heard?
Wasn't it about Courtney Loves Cooch? Like my. Sorry.
My favorite.
Have I gone too far? I don't know.
You never.
No,
did.
I don't know the answer to that question. That's really.
Edge?
Well,
What is it?
that's what she says. She says that heart-shaped box was about her.
She probably also thinks 30% of what I say is about her.
I look forward.
Right?
I look forward to the day where It's a WAP is now classical
no.
music. Okay.
I made an agreement with Writing Wife because I totally live in a cave. I really do. And I went over to go see Writing Wife. And she's like, have you heard of this song? And I was like, probably not. And so she played it on the telly for me. And I was like, okay, well, that is a very interesting song. Got some catchy lyrics and stuff like that. And then she's like, now you have to do the dance. And I'm like, what dance are we talking
People
about?
are hurting themselves doing this.
Yes. Well, there's a TikToker who does It's a WAP, Celine Dion style. And I was like,
That's hilarious.
yes.
That's hilarious. Like, oh,
She's like,
peak troll.
macaroni in a pot.
People say, is it like my WAP will go on?
But my writing wife be sneaky. She'd be extra sneaky because she had me she got me into a safe place, right? She was just kind of like, here, you're safe. Do you want a cider? I'm like, yeah, I want a cider. I got 2 ciders in. She's like, so we're gonna do the WAP dance, and I was like, I don't know what that is, right? So she puts it on the telly for me to watch, and I'm like, first off, my hips don't do that.
When they're down on the ground and they're like, blah, 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 it's like,
It's not even that. It's the part where they literally lift their leg up and then put it over and then they're doing the split.
yeah,
I don't know about you guys, but my hip flexors don't do that.
I got
No, that's like how a Barbie hip works.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, I got Ehlers-Danlos. I literally can do it. I mean,
But her rebuttal was if James Charles can do it, you should be able to do it too. And I was like,
Not really. James Charles is a babe in the woods.
yeah, he's like 19 or well, he just turned 21,
I
right?
could do a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, I think he just turned 21 because I think they were
like,
talking about his birthday party on
must
some
be
drama
nice
channel.
being so young.
Oh, I know.
Ugh.
Young and in shape. Do all the popular
I don't care about
dances.
that. Young and being a millionaire? Are you kidding me?
Right?
That's true.
Having your own empire?
Right?
I'm old and I'm not a millionaire.
I'd like to be a thousandaire.
Amen.
Oh my.
Like, I'm not going to shoot that eye. It's all good.
I want stable income pyre. Which tier is that? Like the one where I don't have to worry about my medical expenses.
What is this thing I hear called financial stability?
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
Right? Isn't that part of fantasy writing?
Yeah.
Oh my, that is scandalous.
Yeah, I think it's
Tell me
from.
more.
I think it originates from like Harry Potter or something.
You didn't know.
You're a wizard, Harry. You have a 700 credit score.
I'm getting the vapors.
Y'all didn't know what you were getting into when you came here, but welcome.
Oh man, I just want to be able to go to dinner in a fancy restaurant, get my nails done, get my hair done, have some fancy clothes on, and order like caviar, and not worry about paying my mortgage next month because
Right.
it's $500 a scoop.
Right.
Oh, not that I would never eat caviar. I heard it's shit, but well, I'm just saying that's where I'd like to be. Yeah,
I like pink caviar. It's delicious.
Some caviar is good. Some of it's bad. It's just like most other foods.
You could
Yes,
probably ask
that's
Mr. Brown. I think Mr. Brown tried it at one point.
As long as you like fish. If you don't like fish, no, you're not gonna like any caviar ever.
Yeah.
I like the sushi where it comes with like the salmon eggs. So
Right.
like, if that's what pink caviar is, I'm down
Well,
with
then,
that.
yeah, you'll probably like caviar.
Yeah.
I like whatever it is as long as it tastes like bacon and burger and cheese. And, you know, if it's a bacon burger in general, I'm there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband had to cut out dairy, and the first thing I said to him was, "You can't eat cheese anymore." And he's like, "It'll be okay." And then like a week later, he's like, "I really miss cheese." I'm like, "I fucking told you."
Yeah, like,
It's only downhill from here.
There are some sacrifices I am willing to make for a good cheese.
oh man, we shredded up some cheese and I forgot to put it in the fridge. And I live in Honolulu.
No!
Yeah.
That cheese, oh dear.
R.I.P. cheese.
A moment of silence for the cheese. Let's go.
I'm so
Right?
sad. It was
Let's
a
do-
lovely mixture of mozzarella and cheddar.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Oh,
We should
that
do
sounds so
15
good.
minutes of
Just-
silence.
Yeah, microwave it.
Nice segue.
Do it.
Did it?
Do it.
I'm hosting my channel, damn it. And I'm this far into this bottle, so I'm pretty fucking impressed
nice.
with myself.
Yeah, you get us in line. Oops.
This stuff hits hard, too. Hello, Little Forest Homes. I don't know that I know you, but welcome and thank you for coming. We are about to do a 15-minute sprint.
We're having
It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about them the other day because I was talking about my tomtays and then I was like, hey, I haven't seen Little Forest tomtays lately. So, hello. Anyway, we're gonna write now.
Yes, we're
I'm
going to
from
do a
the top,
15-minute sprint.
make it right. That's all right.
Macaroni in a pot.
We're gonna let Tamara do her thing for a minute before we actually start. That is now on the internet forever. Thank you, Tamara. You've made my night.
God. This is why I usually wait until after the stream is over before I start drinking the wine.
This is
We
perfect,
have
Tamara.
choices
This is
everywhere.
exactly what should be happening.
Bad choices everywhere.
A+.
I agree, CJ.
All right, let's get rolling in 3, 2, 1, go. And that is time. Hooray! My cat needed love. He's been very needy today. I don't know what his deal is, but he's trying to pull my headphones out of my ears, and I fucking hate it.
Pay attention to me, Mom! 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 Take some things out your ears. Pet me, you incompetent mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
He's very old, so sometimes he just has days where he's just like, I need more love.
And you are very happy to give it to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do have a new boyfriend who I put his picture on my Instagram. His name is Stefano, and he is ginger.
Oh my.
How dare
He
you?
is very handsome. He caught a mouse and then let it go, so now I'm calling him Gandhi Cat.
My ginger Odin son, he catches the mice and makes sure that they don't come back.
Yeah, Stefano is just like, he's like a house cat who also goes outside. So he's not hungry at all or anything, so he's like, hey mouse, get out of this yard. Alright, later.
Just like sports.
I'm glad you and I came to this understanding of who is superior. I allow your existence only for my amusement.
Yeah.
Cat logic, like seriously.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the loveliest fucking
right.
cat though, man.
I've noticed that male ginger cats are super duper lovey dovey. The
Yeah.
female ginger cats, not so much.
They're
right?
not as common either, like genetically, they just don't happen as frequently. Like the
Yeah, I heard that.
orange and white striped, it's a recessive trait, so.
Oh, by the way, Dana.
Yeah.
Tom came home and wanted me to show you his homebrew.
Oh, is that peaches in there?
No, it's like
Airs.
halves of lemon peel
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and
I see.
oranges, like clementines.
Oh.
I appreciate this close-up of Dana's hairline. Thank you, Dana.
It looks great.
Thank you very much. For
It's
being,
just like slick back,
for
bitches.
being
so.
40,
It's the best
it's
hairline
very,
you will see.
that
This
looks
is what the
abs-
San Pellegrino looks like.
okay. Oh, I will definitely check that
Pomegranate
out.
and black currant is the one we had today, and it honestly, the can smells amazing.
Oh, wow.
That's fun though. When it smells good, it's though I do get disappointed if it smells better than it tastes. And I'm like,
And it
No,
only
that's
has
false
8 grams of
advertising.
sugar, 8 grams of carbs. So
I just want to say that for being 40 years old, this hairline
looking
is
fantastic,
wonderful.
lady. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't want to talk about my grays. Okay, so let's just
Right?
mind your fucking business.
But you
My favorite, my favorite moment this year was somebody came over to me. It's like, how do you get those greens to really stand out in those strands that you have in your hair? I was like, you get gray hair.
Oh, sweet child.
That's
Yeah.
lack of color. Thank
Did it
you.
on
Yeah.
purpose.
Thank you for pointing that out to me, young
I had a
one.
hairdresser sew silver threads into my hair, so I look amazing.
Right?
Yeah, that streak that you see, that pure green streak, that's just a gray streak. Ignore that, it's not there. It's dyed green.
Just old, baby. Hey.
It's magic.
Alright, well, we are at the 2-hour mark, so why don't we go ahead and do our outros?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm disappointed. This happened too fast.
I'm
I
sorry.
know.
What a delight!
I have yet to go off the rails. What are you doing besides preserving my online dignity, which I deeply appreciate you for?
Right?
Eh.
Well, and also, as much as certain things are legal in my state and many other states, YouTube frowns upon them, and federally they are not liked. And I would like to spend the rest of my evening getting more ridiculous than I already am. So,
You know what? That sounds fair.
Yeah.
How
you
shall
go.
we proceed, Almighty Sarah?
That and I
it
gotta
did go by
pick
fast
up.
tonight, though.
I'm like, I gotta go pick up the littles so that I can partake in the festivities. They're not so little; they're freaking teenagers. But
They'll
you know,
always be babies.
I know, they are
Right.
sweet babies. So I gotta go get them so I can partake. So
Right.
we have to say goodnight so I can
All
come
right.
back.
Very
Okay, well, let's start with Dana then, because she didn't get to actually do it in the first place. So do your whole thing.
Hello, my name is Dana Golland. Sometimes I write under the pen name Ava Fox. You can find all my goodies over at my website, danagollandwrites.com. All my goodies.
The rest of her goodies are over on her OnlyFans.
My
My
goodies.
goodies, not my goodies. That's right. You can find my other goodies over on my Patreon page, and I also have a YouTube channel where I show off my dogs and my kids and my cooking, all that good stuff.
I love
And
all
she's
of those
doing a
things.
surprise stream. Well, not surprise, but you're doing a stream on Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'm so glad that you reminded me of that because I
Yep.
I'm going to be doing a live stream at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for the AuthorTube virtual writing retreat live stream stuff. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Good enough. It was in there.
Good.
Yeah, but you can go over to my channel and you can click on my reminder tab, and there's also like links so that you can go to the other places and remind yourself that that's happening this weekend as well.
Awesome.
Yay.
Alright.
Next.
Tamara!
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. Tonight I was working on not being a raging bitch. I think I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I also drank wine, so that helped me to be a little bit more pleasant. I have been in a mood. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, yes. I too am doing a live stream on Sunday. Mine is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, which will be following Dana's. And I am shoving myself onto her channel, and she will be gracing my presence, gracing me with her presence.
Yep, that's it. You got it.
It only took 3 tries.
It's okay.
I'm calling it a win. She's gracing me with her presence on my stream. And I think Carrow's bouncing between the both of us. So if you enjoy us, the 3 of us together, you should come hang out. Also, there's going to be a ton of streams happening for the AuthorTube virtual retreat. So if you haven't checked it out, that is being hosted by Kayleen Rivers, right? Yes. And there's like a huge playlist for both days. There's things happening tomorrow and Sunday. There's going to be workshops in addition to sprints. There's a lot happening, and y'all should check it out. Yep. And that's good. That's enough.
Okay, and Glory.
Hi, I'm Glory Fink. My channel is Glory Writes the Blues. I write entertaining and informative nonfiction. My first book was called Eating on the Cheap. It's now out of print, but I'm working on a second cookbook. And for the busy and exhausted, for the past several years, I've been letting my fiction flag fly, writing short stories and flash fiction, and of an LGBTQIA plus science fiction, paranormal, coming of age, and romance variety. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and on my YouTube channel on Mondays with my brother, Awkward Sibling Hour at 3 p.m. Central, where I chat about all the things as they relate to the autism community. It's fun, and there's almost always recipes.
Awesome.
Recipes.
You okay? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was still muted, sorry.
Oh.
CJ.
So I'm CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things. You can check out my Twitter below. I'm an excellent retweeter if you want to follow me. And you can also check out my YA fantasy serial, South Island Chronicles, down there.
Awesome. And to Carrow.
Hello, welcome to Tamara Promotion 2.0. Did you know that Tamara has a Patreon and that she gets 50 patrons that she'll actually put her books in print? It's not shade. I need this in my life, okay? We're at 38 last time I checked. I just need this 50 to make my life complete. I'm just saying.
$1.
But
Any person can help make Carrow's dreams come true.
I know. Anybody. It could be you right now. You could go in there and you could become a patron on Tamara's Patreon, and then my life would just be one step closer.
He has all sorts of goodies for people if you're a patron. It's fantastic. Everybody should give it a try in case you are Patreon curious.
Also, crockpot. Anyway, my name is Carrow Brown. I am an urban fantasy author. I have a channel here on YouTube where I promote my crazy life as a writer. If you would like to see more of that, of me kind of not so subtly trolling both Tamara and Amy about not having a website, that is definitely a prevalent thing there. Anyway, thank you for having me and letting me troll people on your stream, sir. I deeply appreciate you putting up with my antics. Thank you very much. It's too late. I'm done.
I'm a big fan of antics. There's Carrow's book. You should go buy that too. So everybody has links down below. You should absolutely go check them out. I'm sorry I'm cuddling the cat because he's having a moment. I have a link tree down below, so click on that, and there's all my links. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what else to say. I think that kind of does it. I'm going to try to have a video out Sunday, but, like, I didn't do shit this week. Like, not at all.
Like,
Do you see those pictures behind Sarah right now? Those are her books.
Yeah, I wrote them.
You should, like, get into that.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm not gonna lie, they're freaking awesome. And it's
Thank
not
you.
just because I'm her friend. She's very talented.
Yeah, she's very good at creeping you out.
Yeah, dive into one of Sarah's books and, take a break from your own life.
Right?
By being too scared to sleep at night.
And then desperately try to get back to your own life.
And be grateful. It's about gratitude, people.
Right?
Really. That's what it boils down to.
All right.
In
Well-
addition that we love Sarah, we all love Sarah, by the way.
And I love you guys. And I can do the heart thing with my hands. I figured it out after much difficulty.
Cheers.
I can't do
that thing
anything with my hands. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can
This is
do
my
this.
favorite.
And that's it.
I haven't drank too much because I was like, I could do this, and I was like, oh no.
We have not played the power hours.
That's not what you do on the YouTubes.
Hey,
All right.
CJ, it's been asked if you would do a knitting tutorial.
Like
Maybe one day.
now, maybe one day. Yeah. Maybe
It was posed as, would you ever do a knitting tutorial?
Oh, maybe. Honestly, I'm not that good at it, so.
I was going to say you are fairly new
than,
to it.
but you're better than anyone like me who doesn't even know
No,
the
but
difference between knitting and crocheting.
but she'd be much better at teaching you crocheting though. 'Cause she's been doing that forever. Like knitting is fairly new, so that was why
I could
knew
walk
that
you
was-
through the basics.
Right.
So maybe.
All right, so we'll see you guys all next Friday night, 7 p.m. Central, for more fuckery and possibly drinking and maybe something else. I don't know. You never know.
You never know.
So we'll see you guys all then. Bye.
Bye.